In this episode of Let's Be Frank, we're going to talk about giving briefings in a SOC. How do you give a brief? Well, let's imagine a scenario. You're in the security operations center, alarms are firing, you have a true positive, it's a serious incident, and one of the bosses, a chief security officer or somebody non-technical, walks into the room and says, what happened? Very often, SOC analysts will come back and they'll say, well,
the SVC host injected into the run DLL, and that's how it ended up in the registry, and blah, 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 blah.
That's not what we want to be talking about. As somebody comes in and gives a brief, you want to give them a high-level overview. What types of systems are involved? Are they endpoints? Are they servers? Is it cloud-based? What's the general nature of it? Well, there was an exploit. There was a vulnerability, a piece of malware. How many systems are involved? Is it 1, 5, or 500? I always tell people you want to give them the bookends. When they walk into the room, are we talking about one system or 700,000? That person doesn't know. We want to help orientate them. Then they're going to want to know, what are the next steps? Okay, we know where we are here. What are you doing next? And then most importantly, big nugget, big takeaway, tell them when they can expect the next communication. So here's a great example of a brief I might give. Somebody walks in and says, what happened? Well, there was one system involved. We're investigating a second one, which is possible. The first system is contained. That was a piece of malware. There's no other impact. We're investigating root cause. Expect next communication in 2 hours. Bam! That's the level we want to be communicating with outside of the SOC. Chief security officer level. That's what people are interested in, is what's the risk to the organization. Now, if they ask questions, we want to be ready with those questions. Anticipating questions will help you in a briefing. It also gives you great credibility. Look, the let's be frank part of this is when you're giving a briefing, you want to keep it high level. Get the key nuggets of information. How many systems, what types of systems, the nature of the incident, the current level of the situation, and what the next steps are, when to expect next communication. That's good. Now, as your bosses and leaders go to other people that they're going to have to report to, they don't want to be caught exposed. We want to make sure that they're covered. Not that kind of exposure.